Bueno, y ahora sí, lo que prometimos. Barbie estuvo con la Mujer Maravilla. Privilegio que tienen pocas personas en el mundo.
Un lujo.
Bueno, ella estuvo. Contanos, Barbie.
La conocimos realmente maravillosa, súper talentosa, Gal Gadot, esta diosa de origen israelí. Estuvimos con Chris Pine, con Connie Nielsen, con Danny Houston, con todo el elenco de la Mujer Maravilla en Los Ángeles. Hoy, en el día de su estreno oficialmente en la Argentina, bueno, nos queda por presentarles esta nota exclusiva con su directora, Patty Jenkins. Una mujer realmente súper talentosa que venía detrás de este proyecto hace más de 10 años con las ganas, la ilusión de poder hacerlo. Y su sueño se convirtió en realidad porque los estudios Warner la convocaron justamente para que dirija hoy una de las películas más esperadas del año, La Mujer Maravilla. Su directora se las presento acá en Mañanas Argentina.
Diana, fighting does not make you a hero. Be careful of mankind, Diana.
Patty, it's lovely meeting you.
It's lovely meeting you.
Congratulations, movie. It's incredible. It's amazing.
Thank you.
And I was thinking, first superhero film with a
Yes.
female character, main character,
Yeah.
and a female director.
Yes.
Girl power.
Yes, thank
How
you.
amazing is that?
It was great. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Is this kind of a slap for the machistas in the film industry or not at all?
I don't, you hope it makes a change. I feel a little bit shocked that, like, when I was like, really, I'm the first person? This is the first movie? That's so crazy.
You are.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing because I felt like we were beyond that sort of thing.
Right.
But on the other hand, I'm incredibly honored to be that person, and so I hope it changes something.
I'm sure. Do you know that you are considered now for all these like fans of the comics like a truly hero idol?
It's crazy.
You
Surreal.
are.
I can't quite even grasp that yet.
I can't let you do this.
What I do is not up to you.
What was the biggest challenge of filming Wonder Woman?
I mean, the biggest challenge is it's a movie I've wanted to see my whole life. So it's one I believe that I'm worth a try as a director to do it, but it's a huge obligation to honor that correctly. So that was something that I took so seriously right from the start. Just I have to make sure, eyes on the prize, that I give every ounce of my being to try to make the best Wonder Woman I could.
Is it true that 10 years ago you were after this project?
Yeah.
And do you think it's like lucky, hard work, destiny?
All of the, I don't, definitely longevity of presence, I don't know. I can't believe it worked out as it did, but I've been saying for 10 years, every time I would meet with Warner Brothers, by the way, I still want to do Wonder Woman, what's happening with that? And so it was a low, a low flame all those years, but I had a very clear way that I wanted to do it, and suddenly a day came where that's what they wanted to do too, and I couldn't believe it.
Dio a esta directora Patty Jenkins y el resultado es realmente asombroso. Les dije ayer, no quiero spoilear, no quiero adelantar nada, tienen que ir a ver la peli. Es muy, pero muy buena. Cómo está filmada es maravilloso. El elenco también lo completan Robin Wright. Tu favorita, Claire Underwood, de House of Cards, para los fans de House of Cards. Así que si les parece, compartimos la segunda parte con Patty Jenkins, el especial este fin de semana de Road Movie con todo el elenco y el recorrido, por supuesto, por la ciudad de Los Ángeles, también acá en C5N.
Who's this young woman?
She's my,
And which values of Diana do you feel identify with? I mean, because she has the heart of a human,
Yeah.
and the strength of a god, right? Of
Yeah.
a goddess, let's say.
Yeah, I identify with the want, I have also wanted to do the right thing and change the world, and been frustrated by it not being easy to do, or being heartbroken by the pain and terrible things you see in the world and not knowing what to do about it. And so that was really the story that I wanted to dig into and identify, is like, I've wanted to be that person and wanted love and wanted to understand how to do it. And so that's a universal struggle.
And when do you feel Wonder Woman in your personal life?
I think when I try to do the right thing despite how exhausting or unfair something might be, when you still try to keep it together and do the right thing. But the truth is, it's always just an aspiration. I never feel like I'm quite nailing Wonder Woman. I just feel like trying.
Wonder Woman is extremely sexy.
Yeah.
Is she closest to the Catwoman or to fulfilling the fantasies of Christian Grey?
She is neither. To me, she's the fantasy of us. Like, I feel like women's fantasy is that they could be that good and that badass and that powerful, but also look like that. And that's why she's the grand superhero to me, is like, in my mind as a child and ever since, the idea that you could have all of that ability but still look like that and make people fall in love with you and want to help you is wonderful.
And when did you realize that Gal Gadot was the one for this role? I mean,
So-
is it true she auditioned without knowing what part was she for?
Absolutely.
How
yeah.
crazy is that?
How crazy, I know.
Right?
As I started to look at her work and started to see more, learn more about her, and then when I met her, I was so blown away with awe of how incredible she is as a person and how absolutely perfect she was for the role.
Who was this young woman?
She's my,
You cry, you laugh, you jump. When was it when you saw the final processed product?
I think I had the most wonderful experience early on in the cut when I was like, oh my God, all of these things are there. Then you cut it 700 more times and you do little nuances. And only now am I really making peace with seeing the end and hoping it stayed everything I hoped it could be.
Last but not least, is it going to be a second part of
We'll
Wonder
see.
Woman?
Can't say.
Thank you.
Can't say.
Thank you.
Yeah,
For
nice
all
to
the fans
meet
in
you.
Argentina. Thank you.
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Un placer conocerla, una persona encantadora, y recién decíamos fuera del aire con Juli y con Dani, es extraño, ¿no?, ver este tipo de mujeres tan jóvenes, directoras de este tipo de películas, de este tipo de género, no estamos realmente muy acostumbrados, ¿no?
Sí, a veces da la sensación de que en un circuito como este, comercial, de alta exposición, lo que se llaman los tanques,
Sí.
hay más directores hombres
Totalmente,
que mujeres, me parece.
100%, por eso no es lo común.
Pero está bien que la haya
Sí, por
y
supuesto,
está
por
muy bien,
supuesto.
y más en una temática que
Como
tiene que ver
esta, con la
Mujer
fuerza
Maravilla,
de la
por
mujer,
supuesto.
¿no?
Sí,
Totalmente.
la
Así que
verdad
bueno,
que sí.
vayan a verla.
Muy bien.
Gracias, Barbie.